Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. We are here with Geoffrey in the outskirts of the Imperial City, standing outside his house in the waterfront district. And we have a rather full agenda today. For one thing, I forgot to sell a couple things when I was in the market district in the previous episode. So I want to go get rid of those things. And also I'd like to go to the back to the Arcane University and see if maybe I can do some enchanting and spell creation. Of course, the absolute first thing to do is test to make sure that the game saves are functioning correctly. Run down little shanty, but run down little shanty town, but yeah, for Geoffrey it's home. Yeah, honestly, he doesn't mind the squalor. So, anyway, time to test the saving is working correctly. So let's do a quick save here. Go a bit further along. And then reload. Right. Reload. Bing. Let's see where we end up. Okay, yes, the saving is working properly.
What's going on with you?
Excellent.
Ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts. Horrid beasts. I hate the things. Take care. Take care. What is it?
You'll never leave the feed bag on an empty stomach.
They sure do sell food. Yep. You can buy food there.
You don't say. Good day.
Whoa, I'm almost leveled up. Okay, so not really all that important, but Wumik, who we met after he got on the wrong side of a minotaur in the previous episode. He was dead on the road. And I had no idea who he was, so between episodes I looked it up. And apparently the poor fellow was a resident of the Imperial City right here. Well, not right here. He lived in the Elven Gardens district. And apparently he was an avid gambler. He spent most of his time at the arena gambling on the matches. That's what he did with himself almost all the time. Except one day out of the month, I think it was like the 18th or the 19th, he would travel down to Velwyn to visit a friend and then go all the way back. And unfortunately, it looks like, well, he didn't make it this time. If I were just playing this game for myself, I would be very tempted to actually open up the console and revive him. But, well, I'm not playing this game just for myself. I'm playing it in front of an audience. And under the circumstances, I don't think it would be, it wouldn't feel right to do that. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to let this this tragedy stand. Poor Wumik, we hardly knew ye. Well, I just noticed I have a pair of tongs in my inventory. I think I know where those came from. I definitely don't want to keep them. I'm pretty sure they were in the treasure chest where I store my alchemy ingredients. I'm going to put it in here instead. Okay. Right. So the Arcane University isn't too far away.
Who will help?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
I avoid those
Right over there, in
whenever I
fact.
can. Horrible creatures. Whoa!
Never sure how much jump height will actually cause me damage in this.
Whoa!
That I kind of expected to, though. That was a bit of a long jump. Or a tall... No, I don't want to go this way. Shoot.
Morning.
Well, I guess I can go this way.
Have you
What is
shopped
it,
at the
citizen?
Gilded Carafe?
I've never shopped there, but I know she carries good alchemy equipment.
I've heard others say the same.
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
No, sir.
Okay, I've reached the point where I'm just gathering up everything
They
now.
sure do sell food. Yep, you can buy food there.
Because, you know, who cares whether or not it's useful immediately? It might come in handy later.
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Thank you. What kind of sword is that?
You have my ear, citizen.
Thank you, mister, but I just wanted to take a look at your sword.
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Hieronymus Lex seems kind of curious about all that. Well. I mean, now that I'm actually
The town guard never had a chance.
allowed into the Arcane University, I can use the spellcrafting equipment, right? Or do I still have to go further along the guild quest before they'll let me do that? I guess we shall find out. Is it in there or back there somewhere? I don't believe I ever got this far on the Mage's
Hello,
Guild
Master
questline.
Wizard.
I understand that Dagale is in much better control of her faculties now that Calther's plot has been exposed.
Of course.
Do you ever go to the copious coin purse?
If you can get used to Thorinir, you can find some good deals there.
So I've heard.
Everyone's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say he actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
Seriously?
Good day.
Farewell.
Ah. Oh, no. This isn't the enchanting table. Praxographical Center? I could steal all of this stuff legally and sell it if I wanted to, but at this point that's chump change. Altar of Spellmaking. Okay.
Ah, Magister. I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
That's quite the discussion, gentlemen. Spellmaking. I wanted to enchant something.
Well met.
Anytime, friend, I'm right here.
Hail!
Praxographical Center. That name's quite the mouthful. Were we having an earthquake? Huh. Frost salts. Rare and valuable. I'll take those. You know what? Bone meal, sure. No, I didn't want the plate. Bah. There we go. Shouldn't be that hard to move a blasted plate around. Okay, well, there's no enchanting table here, so unfortunately I'm going to have to keep searching.
Greetings, Imperial.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Farewell.
Ah, Magister. I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
The last discussion they had was kind of abbreviated. Ginger polypore and milk thistle. Light frost damage and cure paralysis. Okay. Light, meh. But frost damage and cure paralysis. Those are good ones. Of course, Nightshade. Mystic Archives. Fighters Guild History 1st Edition. Huh. Might be useful, or interesting at least, later on.
Hello.
Hello.
Tarmina. This is my Mystic Archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks.
Certainly.
Take care.
Manny Marco, King of Worms. Okay. He's a fairly prominent character in the Elder Scrolls 2, is old Manny Marco. Let's see. Keep it neat, you say? Darn, I didn't want the ball. I wanted the bone meal. Excuse me. So lots of things just spontaneously fell off the shelf as I came in. Hanging Gardens, Luminal Bridges, the Wild Elves. Spirit of the Daedra. Anyway, this is like a library.
How do you do?
Varnato, at the best defense, knows a lot about heavy armor.
He'll train you in how to use heavy armor, if you can pay for his time.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval.
Don't need to hear that one again. Mages interested in heavy armor training. I mean, that's makes sense for me, but all of these folks are wearing robes or regular clothing.
Good to see you.
Oh, well, thank you. Mage Scholar. Doesn't even have a name. Okay, that means he's not important. Sorry, dude, you lose out. You don't get to talk to the great Geoffrey, grow Geoffrey. Mage's Quarters. Enchanting table's probably not in here either. There's a Nirnroot in here, however. Basement too. None of the other places out here have had basements. the sleeping quarters here. Well, that's what the place was called, Mage's Quarters. Nah. Geoffrey is not interested in that kind of petty larceny. Yeah, no enchanting table in here. Not surprising, but I had to check. Imperial Watchtower, okay.
Ah, Magister. I just remembered.
You must be
There's
the
something I'd
Arcane
like to
University's
discuss.
newest addition. This humble
Oh, yes,
Balamage
of course.
bids you
What is
welcome.
Well, you'll recall my hypothesis.
Blessings of the gods upon
the
you.
one I mentioned the other day? You'll have to know I was right, and to think you actually doubted me.
That just goes to show you how little we really know about the arts magica. Fireballs and frostbolts are one
evening.
thing, but this, incredible.
Exactly. But now what? Do I continue with that line of study? Or shall I delve into something more archaic? Say, ancient alien curses?
Let us part now and see what we can come up with separately. We'll meet sometime later and compare notes.
Until later, then.
Alright, so that's the watchtower. I'm not allowed in there, annoyingly enough. Practice rooms. Yeah, that's more or less what I expected. Yep. No enchanting table in here.
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
Well, all right, but please be brief. I have some
Wooden
research
door
I need to
to
Well,
Chironasium?
my hypothesis, the one I mentioned the other day.
Ah, that's looking promising. Look at all the soul gems. Oh, darn it. Keep on taking the blasted bowl when I want the stuff that's in the bowl. Right then. So, before the ages of man, I don't care about that. Altar of enchanting. Okay, what should I do? Let's see. Put in the boots. Grand Soldier with a common soul. Blah. Greater Soldier with a greater soul. Okay. Okay, if I use an actual Grand Soul, what can I add to it? How about a feather effect? 50 points? Meh, that's not good enough. Fortify skill. Athletics. How quickly I can run. Or maybe I should fortify speed instead. Fortify attribute. Speed. I wonder which is better, 10 points of athletics or 10 points of speed? Well, I guess speed applies to all of the various speed-based skills and not just the one. So, at the very least, it has a wider effect. Boots of... I don't know if I'm going to spell this right. Alacrity. I have no idea if I'm spelling that right, but you know what? If I'm misspelling that, that just adds to the charm. Okay. Let's see, what else? What can I put on the necklace, perhaps? Shield effect, perhaps? Oh, didn't want to back all the way out like that. I actually don't have a lot of stuff here. What if I make a detect life necklace? 17 feet, that's kind of chintzy. Maybe another fortify attribute. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. And it took my boots off, didn't it? Yes, it did. Oh, and I just noticed... Oh, actually, I just remembered. My mace is like at half power. Wow, look at that. Plus 1200 charge. And it barely gets it up halfway. Petty Soul. I wish it wouldn't kick me out of that screen as soon as I did that. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see here. Anything else worth doing? Rebuke Undead Tome. I'm taking those. Temporarily, at least. I'm going to read them. You want to add Rebuke Undead to your spell list? You bet I do. I can't cast it yet. But hell, I'll put it in there. Okay, and now I got weakness to frost apprentice level, which I can cast. Maybe I should put them back. I'm tempted to keep them and sell them. Geoff does kind of feel like he's owed a bit more than he's gotten from the guild so far, considering all the trouble they've put him through. And yes, he's going to be holding that grudge for a very long time, is Geoffrey. Well... let's go ahead and put them back. Perhaps some innocent person who has never wronged me will use them someday. Oops. What, I can't go in there? Huh. That's unfair.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you?
I'm pretty sure I know what Chironasium is supposed to mean, at least in this context. But I wish I could ask him, because that's a weird name. Know any rumors?
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
Anything about the Imperial City, perhaps?
Enchanting City. Real eyeful. Just walk and gawk. Stroll along the Greenway and around the palace. Be seeing you.
Not very helpful. Okay, so I've got some new boots. Ooh. I've spent a lot of time on this, haven't I? I guess technically I don't have new boots. Did I miss anything else? like it. Oh, missed that. Oh, and here's some stuff. Ah. Okay, well. Imperial Sewer Southeast exit. What? Where's that? Oh, up there. Might want to explore that later, but not now. I was at this for longer than I expected. I guess I could use a nap. What is the time? 9:30. Yeah, let's go and stash all of these alchemy ingredients that I just picked up. Get another night's sleep, and then head back into the city to take care of the actual business I need to take care of today. Ah, just a piece of grass. It looked kind of weird from a distance. Might want to get that cough looked at, friend.
Good news from Kvatch for a change.
Yeah, honestly, he sounded kind of unhealthy there. Any more alchemy ingredients here? Huh, Hieronymus Lex. He gets around. And we're back. Oh, another invisibility one. I wonder if I made an invisibility potion, how good it would be. Wait a second, there's green stained cup and green stained shelf. Interesting. What, I've gathered 71 fly amanitas. That's... I mean, I know there's a lot of them around the city, but still... Currently 10:30. Let's have a 9-hour sleep. That should get us to 7:30. And then by the time we get to the market district, everything will be open. We can sell those pelts. And then we can go track down Benirus. Mr. Benirus, the haunted mansion
Ran into some
owner.
goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Imperial Trading Company office. Geoff's not interested in them.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Into the city, and then straight through, or as straight through as we can manage it, to get to the market district.
Spare a coin for the infernal.
Okay, let's take a quick... Oh. I was going to say, let's take a quick look at the map to see where Benirus might be found, but no, that's not where he is. That's the wrong quest. There we go. Go to the market district, sell these pelts, and then go one extra district over.
What is it, citizen?
To find Benirus. Fine, game. I'll keep grabbing your stupid mushrooms. Okay. Should be the next one. Alrighty then. It is 8:30.
It's you. Hi.
Took me an hour to get here. Let's see. Right, slash and smash. Let's sell our pelts to this fella. Mesmerizing grasp.
Herbal grow Orkog knows you need axes and blunt weapons, big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the big orc weapons shop. Big weapons for big heroes.
I still think the original voice actor got that line better. Well,
Perhaps you need new armor, a weapon. I have a large selection of both.
I'll take a look in a moment, but first, let's see. Okay, yeah, I remember I pushed him up as far as I could the last time. Okay. So, my carry weight's looking alright. Let's see, what else does he have here? Nothing really worth buying, in my opinion. Nope.
Thank you for your business.
Good day.
Okay, so now we go next door to Mystic Emporium.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Right, so he has magic and he has items.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Journeyman. Alright, let's see. A common soul gem. Grand soul gem. Which of these is empty? I would have thought it was this one, but I think this one has a grand soul in it. I really wish I could tell, but I'm just not sure. Is this the empty grand soul gem, or is this?
Another satisfied customer.
Okay, let's look at his magic.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I could use the bound helmet spell. The main point of having these is to use them in enchanting, I think.
Thank you. Come again. Goodbye.
Okay.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
She sounds like she likes me. Let's just double check.
Certainly.
Max disposition. Okay, yeah.
Good day. A pleasure to speak with you.
She should be at 100 now.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
She's just a novice. Okay. Okay, the Frostcrag Spire stuff. I do want that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Grand Soul Gem, but it's so inexpensive, that must mean it has, like, probably a petty soul in it. Not worth it.
Tell your friends about me.
Okay, what about magic?
What can I interest you in?
Bound bow, that's a pretty strong one. Voice of Rapture. Paralyze. Weakness to Magicka. That could actually come in handy. You know, hit someone with weakness to Magicka and then start zapping them with fire, frost, or shock.
Another satisfied customer. You too.
Quest completed, Frostcrag Spire. I've now purchased everything Arlen Way had available for Frostcrag Spire. Okay, well. I kind of forgot there was an actual quest for that. And now over here. Anything hidden in back? Nope. No alchemy ingredients or anything hidden back there. Three brothers.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thorinir.
Really? Well, perhaps you could help me out. I'm looking for Velwyn Benirus.
I believe I heard a Benirus is in town. You should check out the Elven Gardens district. A Benirus wouldn't be seen anywhere else.
Very well then.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Let's see. Blasted, this is not the fellow who has the stuff for the house. My waterfront manor.
Farewell.
Where are the other guys? Why are they not here? One of them is going to have the stuff for the waterfront house. I was hoping to get all the rest of that done, but he's not in.
Yes? All's quiet. I hope I can help.
You're the guy who sells the stuff I need. Why are you out here?
Take care.
Go into your store. Why is he just walking around? Darn you. The Black Horse Courier, huh?
Yes. Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we'd get our news without it.
Okay, well, if he's not going to cooperate, I guess I will have to save that one for later. I really did want to buy the rest of the stuff for the waterfront house. Right then. Benirus will be in this section of town somewhere. He's in here, is he? Hope I'm not going to have to start any trouble. Okay. Hello.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
I travel around a lot. I'm kind of surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City. Although perhaps I shouldn't be, all things considered.
So, you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Velwyn Benirus. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
Well, there is a small problem there. While I am a faithful cleric of the Nine, and certainly have a great deal of power at my disposal, I'm still going to need your help, because the curse was laid by your ancestor, and so I need you to take part of this.
Velwyn Benirus was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed, and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life. The dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Benirus Manor and slew Velwyn. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
Well, that's all fine and well, but now that I have learned about Velwyn's curse, as stated in his little journal paper here, I need your help. You must help me lift the curse.
According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor. And I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together.
Good man. I shall meet you there as soon as I can.
I'll see you in Anvil.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Unfortunately, I can't go quite yet. I still have business here. That's someone else. Okay.
Speak.
Why would I speak? I don't have anything to say to you. Well, blessing of the Nine upon you and all that. How's that?
pity on an old
He's still
war
just walking
veteran.
around, that jerk. Humph. What's the time?
Yes?
Thiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
So I've heard.
Ever spent a night in the Tiber Septum?
It's the finest place in the city. Simply an excellent inn.
So long.
Take care.
Will you just go home and stop wandering around like that?
How are you?
Fine.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Without question. Greetings, Orc.
Bye.
Hello?
What's this about?
If you're looking for books, First Edition is the only place in the city to find them.
Yeah, there's an alchemy shop over here. Maybe he has some good equipment.
If you have any questions about the merchandise, you've but to ask. For you, of course.
Okay. I can tech him up a bit, at least. Okay, he likes these two and doesn't like these two.
Is that so? Please. Really? Not funny, not even a little bit.
Alright, that's as far as I can go already.
That works for me.
Come on. I don't like how it gets stuck on that thing. Okay, let's see here.
Bye.
So,
if you have any questions about the
barter.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Apprentice calcinator. No expert equipment. Darn it. No journeyman or master equipment either. Okay, so much for that.
Good day.
Right. Looks like I've run out of time for this episode, so we will have to end it here. Standing outside the alchemy shop in the Market District. So, viewers, thank you for watching Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. In the next episode, we are going to, well, probably find Varus and see what he has to say about these cultists. Though hopefully that dude from the Three Brothers Trades Goods, or whatever they're called, will finally go into the shop so that I can buy the rest of the waterfront house furnishings from him. Hopefully I'll be able to do both of those things in the next episode. See you then.